So this one's going to be a little bit of a hot take because it is a combination of reiteration and channeling and like my own personal hot take on this. So enjoy. Yeah. So I'm listening to the next round of relationship goals. If you don't know who Mike Todd is and his book and his sermon series and his movie on relationship goals, what are you even doing? Find it, dive into it. It's life-changing. But anywho, so I'm listening to it and this is the reiteration part. The goal of relationships is healthy relationships. Healthy relationships come from healthy individuals. Healthy individuals come from self-awareness and surrender. And that layer he got to just got me of like a healthy individual is self-aware enough to know what they are and are not healthy in and willing to surrender to the process of change. And I was like, oh, you hit it right on the head. And so then upon exploring that, he offers some prompting questions like, are you a healthy individual? Is your soul healthy? Are your emotions healthy? Is your mind healthy? Would you date you? And I almost didn't record this because I had to get through a little bit of imposter syndrome of like, hell yeah, I would date me. I'm a freaking phenomenal person. I don't think many people have the audacity to say, I have a heart of gold and I know it. Why do I know it? Here's the thing. Why would I be a phenomenal person to sync up with and be in relationship with, whether that's in work or business partnerships or family or intimate relationships? It's not because of any attribute or skill or talent I could bring. It doesn't have to do with if I can cook, if I can be a good mom, if I make good money, if I can be organized, if I can collect my thoughts articulately. None of that really disqualifies or qualifies a person in if they are a great person to be in relationship with. I know that I would be someone's catch of a lifetime, and I know that I have a heart of gold, and I have the audacity to get online and say that because I am self-aware enough to know where I am healthy, where I am not healthy, and I have continually surrendered to the process of the purification of that. Not in a thou art holier than you sense, but purification, surrender and purification is, can you even face the fact that you're unhealthy in this area of your life, whether that's your emotions or your childhood traumas or the gamut of things that you could be exposed to that could be affecting and or detrimenting your relationships with others? And or do you have the willingness to surrender to the process of changing not only your mind, not only your belief system, but the way you're going to show up in relationship now? And my answer wholeheartedly is hell yes. Hell yes, I'm very self-aware. Hell yes, I have the ability to take what someone says to me of like, hey, you really could have approached that better. Or hey, you could soften in this area of your life. Or hey, you could parent a little bit differently, such as this. Not only do I have the bravery to face that and hear it, because half the battle is, can you hear that from somebody else without shutting off, shutting down, dismissing or rejecting someone else? But then can you surrender to the process of what it looks like to become the person that does it differently now? And my answer is abso-freaking-lutely yes. It wouldn't matter if I had no other talents or skill sets at all. I have awareness to know of what I am and what I am not, and I have willingness to surrender to the process of change and adaptation so that I can be in healthy relationship with any other, whether that's intimately, whether that's at work, whether that's in friendship, whether that's in family. I am so willing to purify and evolve whoever this soul, Lindsay Lux Martin is, so that I can be in healthy relationship with said individual that proposes connection with me, that none of the rest of it matters. And if you ask yourself that today, if you ask yourself, would I be someone I would marry? Or would I be someone I could see myself having a lifelong friendship with? And your answer isn't frick yes. Where can you do the digging? Where can you surrender further to the process of evolution, purification, becoming a healthy soul, becoming a healthy individual that can meet another person who may or may not be healthy in relation, can meet them, see them, witness them where they are, maintain your own health, but as well as see and recognize the lessons, the value, and what that connection is teaching you about you. And it was just like, man, this was kind of a hard, challenging channel to bring through, because I was like, am I just being really egoic and full of myself? Because I think I'm all that in a bag of chips. But the answer is, yeah, I do think I'm all that in a bag of chips because I've done the work. And it's not about like doing the work in a sense of like hustle mindset culture or I worked harder than you. It was about my mission, my lifelong purpose is to commit to this process of surrender to the connection of where divinity leads me and who it makes me become and how I evolve and purify through the fire of life, and then show others how it gets to be done. Not only that it can and gets to be done, but how awesome it is in the process. And so it's like, there's not enough people in the world getting out there and saying, heck yes, I have a heart of gold. Heck yes, I know I'd be the catch of a lifetime. Heck yes, I know I have what it takes to be the most amazing business partner, the most amazing son, the most amazing cousin, the most amazing coworker out there, because of nothing other than I am self-aware and I am surrendered to the process of evolution of me. So I hope somebody took that to heart today, and that if your answer to that self-prompting question was, no, not really, what are you going to do about it? Who are you going to become? So that if somebody asks you, would you date you? Would you be in business with you? Would you be enjoyable to work around or be around or live with? And so that you can get to the process of the answer is hell yes. Are you willing to get there? Are you willing to go there? Are you willing to let people show you through the fire of connection with others, the purification process of all that is you and can become you? So I hope that was charging and triggering as hell, yet inspiring to someone today. You are welcome.